Stormwood and Associates is a production of the Nerd and Tie Podcast Network. For more podcasts from actual play to true crime to witchcraft, go to nerdandtie.com or join our community on Discord by finding an invite at nerdandtie.com/discord. In pursuit of a stolen magical object, Stormwood and Associates Field Team 623 stepped into a tear between realities and vanished. They found themselves trapped in another plane, facing a reality that was not their own, and driven to avoid dark forces they don't understand. And so, Team 623 finds themselves leaping from world to world, striving to put right what they find wrong, and hoping each time that their next jump will be the jump home. Stormwood and Associates stars Celeste Star Twin as Dee, Gen Proc as Obi, Trey Dorn as Amy, and Becca Johnson as Liz Stormwood. Previously on Stormwood and Associates.
Last time, our intrepid heroes landed in a Regency world that has very strict aesthetic rules. They got whisked into an engagement ball that was being held for Liz and Brent. And to their surprise, they found out that they had Regency World doppelgangers.
Bum, bum, bum!
And that the Regency Liz was missing.
Bum, bum, bum!
Dee hung out with her Regency counterpart and played cards all night. Liz played the part of Liz. Trying to fit in and make sure that nobody freaked out by a missing bride. Amy tried to go out flying into the night looking for her, narrowly escaping a tavern brawl.
They narrowly escaped me. I could have burnt that whole place down in a moment.
And when she got back, she confronted Brent, who then challenged her to a duel. The chosen weapon? Birds.
Because I'm overly dramatic, and also I have a bird.
And now, the next morning, everyone has had as best sleep as they could in fine accommodations in the manor house, except for Dee, who is still up gambling and has not slept.
This is some really good opium, okay?
But you all are going about your morning routines when, in the distance, because this is a very large house, you hear a kerfuffle.
Great.
It seems to be coming from the grand hall.
Well, I'm getting dressed and going and finding out with Onyx, my wonderful glass bird, who, because I did not dismiss, I do not have to spend a sweet move point to resummon because he is still here. Yeah.
People are going to look at you weird because you have a bird in the house, but that's okay. Weirder things have happened.
It's made out of magical glass. It doesn't poop.
They're still going to be like, why didn't you put that in the aviary?
Oh, it's 100% just like flying around following me and occasionally just landing on things and like poking at them with the talon and then like getting back up into the air and flying. It like 100% at some point has like stolen someone's monocle. Yeah.
Oh, I want it to wear it. That'd be so cute. All right, so you exit the rooms and you look over the staircase and downstairs, and you see a servant girl who is, just absolutely disheveled and muddy, and she is hooting and hollering at the other servants who are trying to calm her down.
I'm going to run down to her and then just ask her what happened. What's happening?
Oh, character voices.
Just
This is
sound
the
like
point in the episode where I forget what character voices I have used and which ones I haven't.
well, it's a character we've never met before, I'm assuming, so it can sound like whatever.
And I hecked up my voice a little bit, so yay. Why aren't you out looking for her?
Come.
Elizabeth's been kidnapped. I was there.
Has Liz come out of the room yet?
Has she?
I think she has appeared at she's on like a railing like above.
How about we put you like beautifully at the top of the stairs, like super regally, like
Yeah, sure.
vision of loveliness up there. And the girl's just like, no.
Okay.
What?
Okay. So what's your name?
I'm Moira.
Moira. Right. Of course you are. Why don't we go talk somewhere in private, Moira?
All right.
Liz, you want to help me out here?
Absolutely, yes, of course.
We are whisking Moira away.
Okay. The other servants are just like, okay then, cleaning up afterwards. They're not going to follow you.
Yeah, we're going to find a room to talk to Moira in. How about the parlor where I'm assuming Dee is still playing cards?
Excellent.
So yeah, we walk into the parlor with Moira. Is anyone
hey gang.
anyone besides Dee and Dexter still up in here?
Probably a couple of chaps
Okay.
who are like, they're all just like, morning after, like, still buzzed.
I quietly motioned at Dee to get her to try to come over.
Okay.
Onyx flies over and sits down at Dee's spot at the table and tries to play cards.
He
Holy
pecks
shit.
at her hand.
Holy
Onyx technically has like the intelligence of an average person, so
Yeah.
So yeah.
This bird is playing cards.
He's got the hand like on the chair with his talons, and he's picking out the cards with his beak and chucking them on the table.
What the shit?
Dee, it's a magic bird. You've met the
No,
magic
but
bird
now
more
I'm
than once.
distracted. This is so cool.
I've
never seen it play cards before.
It's an
This is
extension
new.
of my soul. If it can access experience. Anyways.
Dee, please pull
fine.
yourself together. We have a problem.
How bad can it
Okay,
be?
Moira. This is not Elizabeth who you were looking at. This is not Elizabeth. What happened to Elizabeth?
No, of course not. No, Elizabeth is being held at the Mucky Dock by the highwayman, Luke Hunt.
Is that
The Mucky Duck.
Is the Mucky Duck the inn I went to? Or is that a different place?
What inn did you go to?
Oh, that was me asking the GM. I don't remember. I don't remember if I actually looked at the name of the inn when we were there.
I don't think you did. I think you just rushed in.
Yeah, I don't think I did.
That's the inn you went to.
Okay.
Highwayman? What?
That's the inn where I almost burned that place down.
You said you weren't going to get into any fights. What?
I said I wasn't going to kill anyone. There's a very different thing.
See, I stayed out of trouble. I just got high.
Okay.
And they picked the fight with me, and I opted to leave and not burn the place down. I think that, I get points for that.
Dee behaved herself other than the drugs.
All right, I know where this inn is, but I have to duel Brent.
Why the hell are you dueling Brent? What
Because
does
Brent
do?
challenged me to a duel last night. You were
My
there, Liz,
God.
remember?
A lot of stuff happens. You gotta, maybe if you run away, you can grow tobacco. That's what happened on The Simpsons.
Also, you were also there, D. How many drugs have you done?
Drugs? A drugs amount of drugs, actually.
All right, D.
Yes.
Here. This is the real test. D, do you want to play the steak knife game?
Why would I still... That sounds dangerous.
Okay, sober enough. All right.
Okay.
At this point, that's Amy's test to see if D is being remotely rational. If D ever, since D will never agree when sober.
Oh, that's good.
It's not. I don't know if it's actually a good. I don't think it's necessarily a good test, but Amy thinks it's a good test, and that's what we're going with. All right. So when is my duel with Brent? I don't know if we specified the time.
You didn't.
And listeners,
Okay,
if we did specify the time, listeners, if we specified the time in the previous episode, none of us remember it and none of us wrote it down. So you're going to forgive us for that if we made that mistake.
I'm fairly certain we didn't.
Okay.
I'm fairly certain that the challenge happened and then like nothing else.
Are the highwaymen, are they like the chieftains?
What?
You know, the chieftains, that band that did like all the Irish music?
D. It is taking.
Yeah,
It's like Robin Hood, but probably
it's
better.
like a thief. It is a thief who robs people on the highway, hence highwaymen. Liz, I was going to make D my second, but could you be my second?
I don't think I...
Wait a minute, second?
I don't think I can be your second.
Second what? Second what? Wait, I can sober up. This sounds fun.
Okay, D, do you want to be my second in
If
the
I'm
duel?
supposed to be Elizabeth, I don't...
hell yeah.
Okay,
Like,
cool.
dueling second? Oh man, this is
Yeah.
great.
Great. The chosen weapons are birds.
Okay, I'm not like great with birds, but I can. All I need to do is
I just point at Onyx, and Onyx flies over and lands on D's shoulder.
Yeah, you kick ass with birds though, so that's like no problem. I just have to like go and like say, nah, that we're doing this to the other second, right? Like that's pretty doable.
Onyx nuzzles itself against the side of D's head. Stop it.
Okay,
The bird likes you apparently. Okay.
Wow, we are making progress.
That is saying things about my subconscious I'm not comfortable with. All right.
Would high five you if I could, bird.
The bird raises one talon up in the air.
Yes. D high fives Onyx. D is so excited right now.
All right. So I'm assuming Obi is either asleep or playing games with other Obi. We have to... So I know how to get to this inn.
All right, good.
Do we ask anyone else to help, or do we just deal with this?
We just deal with it.
Okay.
Anyone else would complicate things with, the whole to me thing.
Are you going to bring the money?
There's a ransom? Because no one's been presented with a ransom.
But there was a ransom note. It was sent along.
When?
Last night.
Along with who?
To who?
It was supposed to come here. To the...
Who was sent?
I mean, what if someone else got this
messenger.
ransom note before we did because we were too busy worrying about, like, drugs and dueling?
As far as anyone here knows, I don't think they know that the ransom exists.
It never got here. He's asking for £3,000.
Of what?
Yeah, I don't know the
Money.
current rate of inflation here or what that reacts to. I know what the relatively current exchange rate to the American dollar was in our
Why wouldn't
universe,
it have
but
gotten here?
how much is 3,000 pounds? Like, what is the purchasing power of 3,000 pounds? D, how much money do you have on you? Because your money got turned into local currency.
Let's see. How well did D do in gambling? I want to be able to...
Roll me a d10.
Okay, let's see if gambling actually helped. Oh no. 7.
70 pounds then.
All right. So if the local money converts and 70 pounds, how much did you start with at the table? D, last night.
Let's see.
Like, how much did you think you had in dollars when you started?
Yeah, how much did I... Let's just a second. I'm doing D get sober math. Can someone get me coffee? That would help.
No.
Black coffee would help.
They don't have it.
They don't have...
Can we get some tea?
Wrong with this place? Okay, breakfast tea would be an acceptable alternative, though not nearly as good.
Hey, Dexter. Dexter.
Yes.
Go get us tea.
Go ask a servant for one.
We're dealing with something here. You go ask a servant for one. And not the one we're talking to.
Will.
I wasn't asking you to make it yourself, jackass.
You.
He rubs his head and like goes
God.
off in search of a servant.
He's like you without the charm.
I can't see me ever passing something off just to a servant. I feel...
Like I said,
I don't
without
like
the
that
charm.
idea.
That's...
I'll accept that. That's
Yeah,
acceptable.
I was saying he's like you without your good qualities.
Oh. I bet he also can't like name like every. I bet he also doesn't know the can't name like off the top of his head the cast of every Evil Dead movie.
He's
Like,
probably never heard of a movie, so yeah.
probably. So I'm gonna lord that over him and everyone else. This horrible Bruce Campbell-less world. Oh God, why are we here? All right.
Hey,
Okay.
D, for all you know, there is a Bruce Campbell walking around. Just in
Oh, thank
knee-high boots and very tight pants.
Oh, Briscoe County. Oh, hell yeah. Okay. That works. That works. I'm back on board. Okay. I'm doing okay. You jack of all trades.
Yeah,
We are
jack
getting
of all
sidetracked.
trades. Jack of
How
all
mu-
trades would actually
Jack
be
of
the
all
more
trades,
that would be the
yes.
more appropriate time period. Yeah.
Oh my God. That's so fun.
This is not important. We have things we need to deal with. 1, duel. 2, rescue Elizabeth. Maybe it may be different order. I don't know.
I don't know. I guess my question was, should we ask Brent to help?
I mean, don't we have to like duel
no.
Brent? This is confusing. That seems.
Well, I don't know what I'm
confusing.
supposed to do with Brent.
Okay, well, we need to figure that out then, I guess.
D, you're my second. Go figure out a time with Brent. Liz, you and I, we're going to go
Okay.
save you.
I'm gonna go find Brent. Just a sec. Then probably while I'm doing that, I'll probably remember how much I started with.
What time is
Okay.
it? Yeah, what time is it roughly right
Who
now?
knows? Who cares?
Late morning.
Late morning. Well,
Mhm.
okay. D, go tell Brent we'll duel him at 3. Let's go save his actual fiance.
Oh, okay. Gotta go find Brent. I don't even like Brent. I don't like any Brent.
I think the one in the last universe is probably fine.
I don't know. These Brents, I don't like them. Something about them rubs me the wrong way.
Well, then don't rub yourself on Brent.
I'm not gonna rub myself on Brent.
I mean, someone should. Just not any of us.
It's definitely not any of us, especially not like our Liz. That's our Liz.
Go tell
It's not
Brent.
Straight Liz.
Go.
Oh yeah, right.
'Cause
Sorry.
we gotta go. And then meet us at the truck.
Okay, D goes to find Brent.
All right.
All right, Liz. Here's my thought.
Yeah.
You know how all of our weapons turn to like Regency area weapons when we pulled them out of the car?
Mm-hmm.
You ever wonder what happens if you fire them from within the car? At something outside of it?
Not wondered that. I would imagine it would turn into an old style bullet, but
Right, but
going
you'd
at the-
retain the rotational motion of the rifled barrel that it
different
was fired from, maintaining its
velocity.
accuracy, right? And the frequency of the rounds. You know, it's Amy's thinking this, and I'm realizing as like a player, I'm like, the game mechanics do not care about any of these things about weapons. The game mechanics don't give a crap between a musket ball and a semi-automatic weapon. They don't care. But Amy doesn't know that. Amy doesn't know she's in a world with action movie rules.
I don't know that we need to be worrying about that at all. I think we can just do what we do, I guess. And you're presenting an interesting hypothesis, but I don't know that that's really going to help us.
All right, let's get to the truck, and Dee can meet us out there after she tells Brent we're dueling at 3. Should give us at least 4 or 5 hours to save you. Unless crap. I'm gonna go run down and find Dee.
Okay. I don't think she's made it very far.
Oh, okay.
She made it a little bit of a ways.
Meet us at the truck, Liz.
All right. So I'd like someone to roll me a d10.
Okay, I can do that. You really didn't want me to do that. I just rolled a 1.
Yeah, finding Brent is proving really difficult this morning. You can't seem to find him anywhere.
Crap.
I'm gonna go grab a servant.
Okay.
Hey, where's Brent?
Probably in his room.
Can you direct me to his room?
Upper floor. Back corner.
All right, I'm gonna go up a floor, back corner.
Okay.
Wait. Hey, hold up. Wait for me.
You come to a room with a closed door.
And Onyx has been following me. I knock on the door.
You
Just knocking.
when your
He is
arm starts to get
sleeping.
tired is when the door finally opens.
Who answers the door?
Brent.
Brent, when are we doing this? Because I've got shit to do.
What?
I'm sorry. I was supposed to be a second, but she got impatient.
Brent, we are supposed to be dueling. You challenged me to a duel.
I did? He looks super hungover.
In front of the whole place.
No.
And I'm not apologizing. So you got to figure out whether or not this is happening. I chose the weapons of birds. Onyx just hops up on my shoulder, like clearly out of view from before that.
Birds?
Yeah, because you challenged me to a duel. And I figured that would be the way I'd be least likely to kill you. Because believe it or not, I don't want to kill you.
Oh, that's really, that's really nice.
Yeah, it's all right. Brent, get your shit together.
Sometimes.
Get your shit together. Don't drink so much where you challenge people to duels and forget. All right? Now you got to figure this out because both of our honor is on the line here. And I'm not apologizing for my actions. So figure it out. All right?
Okay.
Either retract the duel or don't. But if we're doing this, you need to get me information. All right? I have actual shit to get done right now, though. So how about you man up and put some pants on. Nice sleeping gown. Anyways, I'm going to go.
Okay.
D, let's go meet Liz out by the truck.
Sounds good. That guy sucked.
This is like the worst Brent.
I told you. I told you. What did I say about Brent's?
I
What
think
did I say?
the last one was fine.
I think you're being
He was a
way too forgiving
sweet,
of
nice
Brent.
guy. What was wrong with the last one?
Yeah.
He was going to go get himself killed.
Had a
And we-
weird vibe. I didn't like his vibe. Didn't like it. No one needs a dead Brent.
I mean, I'm sure a necromancer might.
No one who I want to hang out with needs a dead Brent.
I mean, necromancy is illegal in every country, as far as I know.
Wait, we're gonna have to find some universe where necromancy is super cool with some people, apparently. Oh boy. Anyway. Okay, let's go.
Yeah, we're going to the truck. I was like walking to the truck.
Okay, I want to drive again. This place sucks.
Yeah, all right. Well, let's go get in the carriage.
Can't do it fast enough.
All right.
Liz has not gone out to the carriage. She's gonna wander around and try to find the Obies.
Okay. Roll me a d10.
That's a natural 10.
They're in the same room that they were last night. They're playing again.
Don't
Okay.
take the wrong Obi. Yeah,
Are they?
they look the same. They're dressed the same, and
is
they're
it really
both
apparent
voiced
which
by
one is
Gen.
which?
Well, one of them has a British accent and the other one doesn't.
Yeah, they could switch.
Okay.
I don't know
You
if
gotta
Obi's that
parent
good.
trapping
Look,
us.
they will parent trap us, and you know it.
Yeah, they may have booby trapped the room.
They've seen at least the Lindsay Lohan version. Or at least our Obi has.
Yep. Oh yeah, our Obi is teaching Regency Obi terrible things.
Boys, okay, I'm so glad I found you.
Liz,
yeah,
what's up?
Okay, good. You. Liz reaches into her little purse and takes out it was a just card, like a note card. Now it's a piece of just like kind of shitty paper with a complicated rune on it. Here, I want you to take this and keep it on you at all times. Do not give it to him. I'm not responsible for him. This is for you.
Oh,
okay.
Thanks.
Yes, keep it on you at all times. This should help you. So you don't die in like fights and stuff. Okay.
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 Okay, good. That
Then-
okay is the first clue that I had that it's actually RO, because all the other words have been short enough where I couldn't tell if it was Gen doing a British accent or an American accent or not.
And I couldn't hit his voice well enough.
I know. It was I was like there was like only a 50% chance that this was actually our Obi Liz was talking about.
He's in there somewhere. I just gotta find him.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. She then takes out another piece of paper and hands it to him.
Okay.
Okay. I'd like that back, please.
Here we go.
Thank you. This will let me find you if I need you.
Oh.
All right, she
Well,
puts
I'm
it back
gonna be
in
right
her
here.
purse. Yeah, that's great, but anytime. So, the other Liz, my counterpart.
Yeah.
Yeah, she has been kidnapped by a highwayman, apparently. Yeah.
So cool.
Okay. No. You are not going to be involved. Me and Amy and Dee are going to go deal with it. You stay here. But I need something from you guys, right?
What? What can we do?
I am not going to deal with single ammunition pistols.
Yeah.
I need a sword.
Ah. Bobby, is there a sword in here? Oh yeah. My father has some in the armory, in the
Great.
gallery. You can just there's suits of armor there, and swords. He says I
Wonderful. Just
shouldn't
like
touch them. But
a rapier, a court sword, something.
yeah,
Great.
and there's some more above the fireplace in the library.
Okay, fantastic. Can you show me to that?
Yeah, come on, Obi. Let's go to the library. There we can read more about highwaymen. Yeah, let's go.
And you get one Obi on either side of you holding your hands, and they take you downstairs and over to a part of the house you have never been to a grand, huge library, floor to ceiling bookshelves, huge fireplace in the middle of it all with like big lush settees and furniture, and it's just like the most glorious library anyone has ever thought of. And above the mantle on the fireplace are a pair of crossed rapiers.
Great. I will take one.
Cool.
Thank you.
And then Obi and Obi Obi's gonna lead Obi over to a section of the library, and they start pulling down books and like going through them. Oh, look at this! Oh, look! And just like, pitter patter, little chatter about books for them. So they'll be occupied.
All right. Then Liz will go back out to the carriage.
Yes.
Which means we're probably all arriving at the same time.
Excellent.
So I'm just gonna, when I get there, I'm just looking at this carriage, which
Mhm.
is apparently got horses in front of it.
Yep.
That don't exist, but exist. I'm gonna poke one of the horses.
It feels real.
I'm gonna look it in the eyes.
It looks at you and kind of
What are you? Do you eat? Because the car's powered by electricity.
it whinnies at you a little bit.
This is really
What if
weird.
we just took the horses?
I don't want to know what that would do to the truck. Like, we take the horses off and then try to jump with the thing, and then suddenly, like, we get there and, like, half the truck is missing. Like, the whole front end where the... Like, do you think these things are the Stone of Trancura?
No.
Well, they're the front end, right? Like,
How am I supposed to drive horse?
you're going to drive it
I
like
don't-
the truck, from inside
mean-
the truck.
Okay. But like, what if I run over the horses?
You didn't see the horses when you were in the truck.
I mean, true, but like they're there now.
From
Their
in the truck, it looked like the
horrible
truck.
stretched faces.
Just get in the truck then.
I hate horses so much.
Look, I'm fascinated by
How
this
can
because
you
it's
hate horses. Oh
Look
my
at
god.
their horrible teeth. Look at their
They're
horrible
beautiful.
faces.
horses are wonderful, D.
I hate them. Terrible creatures. D gets in the truck.
So the problem is that, like, I know Amy loves horses, but I personally dislike horses greatly. So I'm trying to, like, I can't, like, I have to stay in character. All right. Yeah, let's just get in the truck. Because if you remember, D, when we got here, we were driving normally. It wasn't until we got out of the truck that we saw the horses. So from inside the truck, we don't see the horses. It just drives like the truck. Oh,
Right,
wait.
yeah,
I wonder.
take a look.
I mean, like, there's lots of fun stuff we can experiment with when we don't have, like, an urgent issue. Because, yeah, I want to see what happens if, like, one of us climbs on one of the horses and then you get in the truck and try to drive and see where it looks like we are. Like, all of that would be really cool. But that is, like, time we don't have right now.
All right.
All right. And I just direct D to the inn.
You
Okay,
got
cool.
it.
I want to point out this car has a 0 to 60 time of like 6 seconds, like less than, like, actually no, like 0 to 60 time of like 5 seconds, like 4 seconds or something. It's ridiculous. And I'm just trying to imagine what it looks like horses galloping at 70 miles an hour, but we're not going to drive.
Well, I'm going to counter that with these roads are not built like for cars. They're built for carriage. Like, they have the carriage ruts in them.
Yeah, but we got off-road wheels. We got off-road tires. And all-wheel drive. The vehicle this is modeled after can do, like, serious off-roading. So it's part of the reason why I picked this for the campaign, because we go places without roads.
But I'm just countering with, like, you don't normally do 0 to 60 in off-roading.
No, but unless you're doing, like, desert, like high-speed desert runs, which we are not doing right now. But these are just all thoughts that Amy's having, not things she's trying to actually get us to do right now. Like, I'm not trying to do any of these things. So you don't have to think about the mechanics, but Amy's thinking about the mechanics of these things because it's a magical puzzle that is wholly unimportant to what she needs to get done right now, but doesn't make her not curious. All right. Anyone want to quote Alfred Noyes?
D is just happy to be driving again.
Oh, yeah. And while you're, like, inside the vehicle, you're, like, no longer in Regency dress anymore. You're, like, in your normal clothes.
Do I still have my sword?
Ooh.
I mean, we have swords in modern times, so
yeah, exactly. I don't see why not.
Stayed a sword, yeah.
Is it just a sword? Is it just the same sword?
Wait,
yeah.
What am I wearing right now? Because I got all dressed up when I went back into the house.
In the same clothes you were wearing the.
But okay, so we got dressed back into our evening wear, or did we wear clothes that were laid out for us? Like, because we probably wouldn't have gotten back into, like, our evening wear in the morning. Servants would have put clothes out. So I'm betting we're probably everyone except D is probably
wearing our regular clothes.
Or are we wearing the Regency going? We probably, you and I, Liz, would probably be wearing the Regency clothes that we had laid out, that were laid out for us. D is still wearing her outfit from last night, so D's back in her denim.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, this is cool. All right.
Yeah.
Here, D. I put the finishing touches on this last night. Just keep this on you at all times so that you don't die again.
I mean, that sounds great. I did not like the first dying at all.
Yeah.
At all.
Yeah, that's maybe down the line we can get you something more permanent.
Yeah, I really do not want to.
I've got one literally tattooed to the back of my neck.
Yeah, I don't want to die again.
Dying sucks, right? Well, I mean, to be fair, you can still die with this. You'll just get back up afterwards.
Sounds better-ish.
It does mean you'll still go through all the hurting part.
Shit.
Hey, so don't get shot.
Thanks. I'll do my best.
Stormwood and Associates is a production of Nerd and Tie. You can find more information at nerdandtie.com/Stormwood. You can also find us on social media at Nerd and Tie on Twitter, nerdandtie.tumblr.com, and facebook.com/nerdandtie. This podcast can be subscribed to on anywhere that major podcasts are found: iTunes, Spotify, Stitcher, Podbean, and quite a few other places, and anywhere that takes an RSS feed as well. Hey, while you're still here, let me tell you about another podcast on the Nerd and Tie Network, and that's Let's Be Legendary. Let's Be Legendary, the Feywild West, is a 5th edition Dungeons & Dragons actual play game, so an actual play game like this one, but in a system people actually use in the real world. Set in a homebrew Wild West steampunk world, the Feywild West follows two people discovering what it means to be in a relationship, all the while seeking revenge and learning the truth of their pasts. Let's Be Legendary podcast is an LGBTQ+ podcast with both main and minor characters, as well as players falling under the queer blanket. A heavy RP game with a focus on story and characters, and you can hear it every week here on the Nerd and Tie Network, and you can find all of their subscription information and links at nerdandtie.com/legendary.